Hey YouTubers, Cars and Cat F12 again, or CATF12, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry it's been a very long time since my last video, like been a year or something. It's just I didn't want to get any of my videos blocked or my channel blocked or anything, or whatever you call it, whatever they call it on there, on YouTube. But anyway, this is what's gonna happen. So anyway, I've got all these die casts lined up here. Let me show them to you. I got all of these die casts lined up right here on the floor. And all of these, most of them, I bought off eBay or Amazon for a pretty good price, and all of them were in like 100% feedback from the sellers. So I took them. So that's what I mainly do. I just see if there's decent feedback from a seller who's selling cars like these ones. But here's all of them. These aren't all of them. I bought quite a few more. I've got a lot more, and I know you haven't seen much of my cars collection, but these are all new additions that are going to be in an upcoming video. And I don't have an exact date of when this video is going to come out, but I'm hoping this week or this weekend or something. I just have a few more things to figure out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse of me unboxing all 17 cars. I'm going to do a time lapse of me unboxing all of these 17 cars. So that's what I'm going to do right now for you guys. And think of this as a bit of a preview for my upcoming video. I'm not going to tell what it is because I want it to be a surprise. And I've told a couple of my friends online all about my upcoming video. So hopefully this video is going to be great. But first off, before I unbox them, let me show them off one by one. So this is JD McPillar, the next gen toe cap racer. I forget what toe cap actually is in the car series, but this car is a single right now in this case by Mattel. So if you don't know, JD McPillar was first released in a 4-pack called Next Gen 4-pack. So as I was saying, JD McPillar was first released in a 4-pack called Next Gen Racers 4-pack, or something like that. Along with this car flipped over. So yeah, I got another single from that 4-pack, but I'll get to him. So JD McPillar, as I said, he was first released in a 4-pack. Sorry, something before. So as I was saying, JD McPillar was first released in a Next Gen 4-pack with flipped over, as you just saw, who is the Next Gen intersection racer, the Next Gen RPM racer, Barry DePedal, and the Next Gen Trunk Fresh racer, Steve Slick LePage. But I don't have Steve Slick LePage, but I do have the other three. Since they came out in singles. But that's JD McPillar, and he was also released in an 11-pack or something. And so was Steve Slick LePage. He was also first released in a big pack, like an 11 or something. But I think in only those two he was released. But hopefully he gets released in the future as a single. Next is George Nguyen, the Next Gen leakless racer. So this racer is there's not too much known about this car, George Nguyen, but there is a bit of a interesting thing about him. He was first released in a 5-pack, but he was just called Leakless Racer, or Next Gen Leakless. I can't remember, but and also I saw a video from Disney Docket where he got a 5-pack and the Next Gen Leakless Racer was a Ed Trunken, just painted yellow and stuff. And I don't want to give any spoilers for that, but this is George Nguyen. Here's the back of him. Here's the back of J.D. McPillar. You can see him right there. So that's George Nguyen. Here is Paul Conrad in the same packaging. So he's just, yeah, this is the version I have of him. I was hoping to get another version of him with the earlier packaging or something, but I got it in this. So he has that iPlay right there. It looks kind of nice. I'm not sure if he looks like this in Cars 3, but here it is. Yeah, my packaging is a bit beat up, but I'll unbox it soon. Yeah, I don't mind that wrapping. I got this for a Christmas present. So that is Paul Conrad. The next one is Harvey Rodcap, the Next Gen Easy Out Racer. Oh, and also Paul Conrad is the Next Gen Bumper Safe Racer. So here is Harvey Rodcap. But one error with him is that here on the card, on the promotional image, the middle part of him is black, but here on the diecast, it's gray, or a gunmetal gray or something. All the accents you can see right there in the packaging, number 15, because if you've seen Disney Docket's review of the Cars 3 stock car, Easy Out Racer, Carl Clutchin, they changed the number to 15 because they wanted Cruz Ramirez to have 51. So that's kind of nice. 15 right there on the top. Here's the back. He's in the Next Gen Vista Cup Racer series. Here are some other ones. Ryan Inside Lady, Conrad Camber, Paul Conrad, and Cruz Ramirez. And that's the Paul Conrad that I was wanting, with a packaging kind of like this. So as you can see, it's kind of like this. So that's just it. Okay. Here is Nick Shift, the Next Gen Spare Mint Racer. So what's going to happen with him is that he wears, but another error with him is that here on the image, he has kind of like a glossy blue or some light shade of blue or something, or it's glossy, but on the diecast here, it's pretty dark. It's a little bit the same, but it's still dark. But that's just it for this car. It's not too bad at all, but that's the diecast. Here's the back. Focus, there we go. You can see all the other ones. There's Jimmy Cables there, who was also exclusive to an 11-pack. But I've been wanting to see if the Cars 3 Dirksen D'Agostino gets released as a single also. Maybe one day it'll be released. But here are all the other ones. So that's Nick Shift. Here is Noah Gochek, the Next Gen Clutch Aid Racer. So kind of looks the same from the card. 121. Also from the Next Gen series. Here's Harvey Rodcap, who I just showed you. So you You can pause and read that if you want to. So here is Noah. And here's an interesting one. Jonas Carvers, the next gen no stall racer. I saw another video one day. I saw another video where they actually thought this car was a female called Carly Wilson or something. I might use Carly one day, but since it's a nice name, but I'm not sure. I can't remember the YouTuber name, but the YouTube channel name, but here is Jonas Carvers. See? Nice car. So there's the back. Same car as Noah. And we'll go check. So there's that one. Here is Aaron Clocker, the next gen revolting racer. So this car is okay. I mean, look at that. So you can, yeah, I know. I'm gonna do a time lapse of all these cars, and I might end the video after the time lapse, but you'll see. I mean, you know, yeah, you'll see. Also from the next gen series, and he was also exclusive to a 5-pack a while ago. I mean, a long time ago. But luckily, he was released as a single. There's another Harvey Rod cat right there. Also from this series. Yeah, most of these are going to be next gens, I think. But here is one from Cars 1, Brush Kerber, the Fire Fuel Racer from Cars 1, but it says Fire Fuel number 56. But this will, but like I said, I think all of these will appear in my video, but I'm not really sure. So he's going to be a pretty main character in my video, you'll see, from the Piston Cup series. Here's the back. So, made in 2013, right there. So that is Brush Kerber. Here is another car from the next gen 4-pack that you saw earlier, flipped over. So this car is a little different from the one that came in the 4-pack. He has a different facial expression, and his paint's a little different. It does, man. So it matches this. The back, you can see George Newland, Barry DePeto, Paul Conrav, and some other ones on there. Here is one that won't be too big in my video, but I probably won't use this character. I'm just going to use the model, Colin Borev, who appeared in Cars 2. Same packaging. It's flipped over. So yeah, I'm not going to use this character. I'm just going to use the model. Yes. You'll see. There's the back. That's calm. Here is Fabulous Lightning McQueen. This car that comes with a bonus collector card, because it was one I could find on eBay. So yeah, he's going to be in my video. So he'll be coaching crews and stuff, like he did at the end of Cars 3. Here is the back. And there's another car on here that I'm going to show you, but on this back, but you'll see. This is Bob Cutlass, who first appeared in Cars 1 and came back in Cars 3. But as Disney Docket said in his review of this car, his face doesn't really click. I mean, the mouth and the eyes don't really seem to line up or something. You can watch his review to figure out more. So he has an RSN sticker on there, or painted, I'm not sure, I don't know. Comes in the Florida 500 series. Here's the back. It has 2 cruises on there, Rusty's and Dinoco. So that is Bob Cutlass. And here is the other announcer, Daryl Cartrip, voiced by Daryl Waltrip in the Cars universe. I mean, he is voiced by Daryl Waltrip. So. Here's the front. It's a little okay. That's fine. And I think that's actually a website on there, on his back there. I haven't looked at that site. I don't know. So here's the back with some other cars. There's the old car strip on there. So that's the old car strip. Here is another Cars 1 stock car. Cars 1 racer from the first film. Kevin Racing Tire, racing for Shifty Grove, one of the sponsors that was not in Cars 3. And this one I wanted because it has a bit of a pink tint. It is a bit pink and stuff like this, but it's one I could find that was close. I saw another one on eBay, but it was too expensive. So I got this one. Here's the back, part of the Dinoco 400 series. Here is the last Cars 1 racer. In this one, it is Slider Petrowski for Sidewall Shine, number 74. Yeah, I don't get. It does kind of make sense that it has the sponsor and the number instead of the name, but I have no idea. So. This is Slider Petrowski, I think. Here is the front, side, and the back. The back of the car. This is the back of the packaging. Here is Brush Curves and Slider Petrowski. There is Ernie Gearson, Darren Leftfoot, Todd Marcus, and the King. All of these are Cars 1. They're Cars 1 versions. 2 of these didn't even appear in Cars 3. The other ones did, just a little different. So, there's a piston cup ring. There's a piston cup hauler right there. I don't know where that came from. So, this is Slider Petrowski. And Now the last car of this lot, before I do the time lapse, is the Pace car, Pat Trax. So this is the Pace car from Cars 3. I think he paced all the races before he moved off the track and the race started. He is in Raw Torque Redlines model. In the 4-500 series. Here's the back. Has some other cars. Here's Fabulous Lightning McQueen, who I have a different version of. Starting with Headset, Smokey, and Maddie McGear. So, that one. So, that's all of the ones. That's all of the ones I have here. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse of me unboxing all of these. I'm not sure if I'll end the video here and just let you enjoy the time lapse, or should I just do another part of it? I mean, I'm not too sure, because you'll see most of these in my upcoming video. So that's all of the cars here. And so if I do another part, I will see you in that one after the time lapse. Or if I do end the video here, so I'll see you in that video that I'm planning. You'll see it soon. But that should do it. So thank you for watching this, if I end it here. So, and I'll see you in another part of this video. So I'll see you in that upcoming video here. So I'll see you in that video. And thank you for watching. Hey guys, it's been a few days, and these are two cars that I forgot to do. I forgot to show you in the last part of this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you these two. Here is Will Rush, who is the next gen vinyl toupee racer. Mr. Dockett actually likes this car. Mr. Dockett actually likes this car. He even made a joke with his name in it, with Will Rush's name in it. So you can check out that video of his review on this car if you want to see that. So vinyl toupee right there on the hood, number 76, rookie stripes. And here is the back. You see some other cars, including Will Rush. You have that car, I can't remember the name, that one, Taco, Fabulous Lightning McQueen, and Bob Cutlass. So that's Will Rush. And here is Shannon Spokes, who was originally exclusive to a 5-pack when May 1st first came around, when Cars 3 diecasts were starting to be released. But luckily she got a single release. So here she is with her headset, like what just like the Cars 3 Chick Hicks wears. I mean as a diecast. I don't think he really wore a headset in the movie. Piston Cup Productions said in his review of the King of his custom, the King with headset, that Chick Hicks didn't wear a headset in Cars 3. So hopefully Chick Hicks gets a diecast release without the headset in future, whenever that will be. But that's something. So Shannon Spokes from the 4-500 collection, or series. Here's the back. You can pause that and read if you want to. So here's Jackson Storm, Rusty's Cruise, Bob Cutlass, and Dinoco Cruise. Interesting to put two cruises in there. So that's these two cars. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a time lapse of these two cars, and also of the other cars I reviewed in the last bit of this video. So I'm going to show you that right now.